Alright, hello Scorpio, this is Lady Scarlet. I'm going to do a reading for you. So I'm going to do my little disclaimer that I'm a therapist, but in no way can this replace a therapy session. If you are struggling, reach out to someone locally. There's also lots of telehealth options. And also if you're in crisis, you can dial 988. You can call or text that number 24/7, 365 and speak to a therapist. And I urge you to if you are struggling. Of course, I'm always going to, advocate for therapy, right? I'm a therapist, so. Alright, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, the Chariot, Two of Pentacles, and the Star. So, at the bottom of the deck you have King of Pentacles, King of Wands, Page of, it looks like you are possibly getting some offers from some folks. Business and love related, it looks like to me. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in those two kings that were on the bottom. So Three of Pentacles, so I'm definitely going to clarify because I'm picking up both love and work in that. I'm going to move these up just a little bit so you can see all of them. Let's clarify this Three of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. Yeah, some of you got promoted recently or started a new job, maybe better money situation, more responsibilities probably. Some of you also received some kind of a gift because of a third-party situation. Picking that up strongly. Like, I'm sorry, honey flowers or something. I don't know. Something like that. Some of you are really thinking about your money right now. And, yeah, Four of Pentacles, so holding on to it. I know also, we've had tax season, so some of you may have gotten an unexpected amount back, but this is more gift related and it's like being tightly held on to. Strength and the Fools, and these feel like they kind of go here between, current, recent, past is these two areas right here. And so you're ready to take a leap of faith from some offer that's been extended towards you. For some it's business related, some it's love. Could be both, for all I know. I don't know your individual story, but you've got a Page of Wands in your home environment, so likely messages, maybe for some of you that might be from children. Page of Pentagrams, yeah. So Queen of Blades, so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But also just, I think that you're thinking strategically. And for some of you, it's helping your kids out. Knight of Wands, I mean, definitely. Lots of helping kids out energy. The Hanged Man there as well. So strategic. You're strategically planning how to help some family out. I mean, it could be friends or people in your home environment or very close to you as well. But I'm picking up real strong parents helping or caregivers helping, children or people that they've raised. Let me clarify more on that Four of Cups. Yeah, someone, I just feel, okay, so this might be very specific, but someone's gotten offered to move with someone, and it's like very low-key. It's like, take the leap of faith, come to me kind of thing, right? And with the Four of Swords there, it's I'm not saying you're going to do it, but this person is definitely moving at you very quickly and wanting things to move forward very quickly. But you're trying to slow it down and think about what's best for you. That's what I'm picking up. Four of Swords is usually about healing, but so it might have been a very healing message for you to receive, like something that you waited for. But you have the Chariot right here too. So some of you definitely moving or have moved. Definitely moving on from something. You have Eight of Swords up here, so that looks like that very well could be somebody going to jail. Picking that up. I'll clarify that though. I'll clarify the Eight of Swords and see what's going on with that. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can we clarify the Eight of Swords for Scorpio, please? So, the Tower, I mean, definitely for some of you, I mean, not all of you, there's somebody going to jail that's significant to you. Possibly prison, but getting locked up in some way. You know, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be jail or prison, but locked up in some way. Queen of Pentagrams, so Queen of Pentacles, Temperance. I get that it's like, oh, look at that. King and Queen of Pentacles there, and Temperance. So it looks like that is a divine couple, but more importantly, you've done all you could do for this person. You created stability, you created a healing environment, and something else is going to happen or needs to happen with that. There is movement, obviously, here. The bottom of the deck, you've got Knight of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ace of Swords, so that's about, you know, that's the sword of truth and justice. You have Temperance here, and then his sword, Archangel Michael's sword. So some kind of justice has happened that's gonna lock someone down. Could just very be well the kind of like the truth sets you free kind of a situation and creates stability for some of you. So some truths came out and it really, you know, provided healing for this couple. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a man and a woman, okay? Some people have more masculine energy, some have more feminine energy. Like I, for instance, have a lot of masculine energy in my chart, but I identify as female, right? So sometimes in a relationship, there's someone more masculine and someone more feminine, and sometimes we trade places on that, right? So put those situations where they fit, but there's a divine couple who's done everything that they could do for someone, and it also could be that there's been a lot of healing in the relationship and moving forward with this Four of Swords here. Lots of healing, moving forward. I get that some of you, maybe it's like you moved and you're moving again, or something like that, or maybe you're moving and then going on a major trip, but I'm not getting that as strongly. It's like you're moving and then moving again, or you have. Definite things moving forward. You know, for some of you, it could be maybe that you moved out and something happened, or you were with like one caregiver moving to another caregiver. I mean, there's a lot of energy there about movement and like one situation not working out and moving to a different situation. Let's clarify this Chariot. In the near future to outcome position. So it's like chaos leading to more movement. But the chaos is really starting to, it's like there was a buildup, you know, the Tower is there, and usually after the Tower, you see in the outcome there's Two of Pentacles, which is balance. So it's like movement towards the Tower and then balance and a wish fulfillment, which is typical after a Tower moment. So 7 of Wands in reverse and 2 sevens. You know, 7 of Wands is about defending. And so it's like you're more open to some kind of change now. More open to movement forward or moving to a particular place. Ooh, that was... Okay, we're not taking all those. That's a lot of cards. So I just sense that you're letting your guard down and moving forward with something. It's creating balance for you. Okay. Nine of Wands, so wounded warrior, but that's also again about defending your home spot. And the Lovers, I mean, there's been some choice in a relationship, or there will be, that creates balance and movement forward. At the bottom of the deck, Six of Cups and Two of Cups. I mean, this is definitely divine couple material in the world. I mean, that's completion of a karmic cycle. For some of you, it's in a long-term relationship. Aries, Leo, Sag card there, but some of you it's a long-term relationship. Some of you maybe just found it or left one situation which was long-term and went to a different situation. Say it that way. Let's clarify this outcome for you, Scorpio. Goodness gracious. Okay, those definitely wanted to come out. Eight of Pentacles. So some of you, there's stability with a different job situation and movement, judgment. You know, eights are also balance a lot of times, and I just get that whatever happened has created an immense amount of balance for you. Five of Swords. So this is about choosing your battles. And so it's like you gained some wisdom and now you're choosing what you want to fight for. Two of Swords at the bottom, Three of Cups. So definitely choosing the right path. There's that Emperor Aries card, right? And Two of Pentacles again. So I get a sense that some of you were in a three-party situation that you didn't want to be in. But you made a decision in the relationship. There was maybe some chaos, maybe more than one thing, because I'm picking up a lot of you have some stuff happening with your kiddos or people that you've raised, right? People that you've given support to. For some, there's a legal judgment where somebody gets some kind of consequences. And even though it is a struggle, it's creating balance and a wish fulfillment. So somebody's getting the help that they need or something like that, right? Let's clarify more on the Star. Star is also Aquarius. Let's clarify. That's a lot of cards. I just want a few, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can we get a few cards for Scorpio, please? So, Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So, this is a lot of people in your sphere, apparently, Scorpio. 10 of Swords and a broken heart. So, you broke someone's heart, likely. I mean, it may be both sides. Maybe both sides were brokenhearted, but definitely there is someone whose heart you've broken and you have ended it. You have, with Judgment and 10 of Swords, that is the end of a cycle, which definitely leads to Tower moment and wish fulfillment, the Star and balance, right? The Tower is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's something that's needed. Picking up a huge sense of somebody getting what they deserve or the help that they need. It's not necessarily negative, but it might be heartbreaking, right? So let's clarify with the personal deck and see what we have pop out. Okay. Yeah, some of you bossed up, definitely. With One Moment in Time, the Whitney Houston card, and Dais, It Still Looked Pretty, which is boss energy. This is a Cancer card, Moonstone. It's about using your intuition. Humble by Kendrick Lamar. So some of you had a situation where somebody was, you know, not humble. Let's just say that. And then you have Soul Star chakra, with just the 8th chakra, which is above our crown chakra. It's about divine love, a karmic blueprint, soul's destiny, spiritual wisdom. So your intuition guided you through a situation that was really tough. Um, and you have gotten out of it doing the unstuck, the cure. You've gotten unstuck from that. Yeah, somebody's just, what's confusing you is the nature of my game. Sympathy for the devil, the Rolling Stones. It's an unmasking of self. You know, somebody that needs to do some inner child or some shadow work. I attract that which I deserve from the universe. So some of you definitely had a karmic situation going on. Criminal, Fiona Apple. Someone has hell to pay. What would an angel say? The devil wants to know. Some of you definitely were dealing with someone with a lot of, you know, trauma or damage, or, you know, maybe mental health issues, addictions, you know, and, you know, for some of you, that's a child that you've been trying to help, okay? For some of you, maybe it's you have had addictions in the past and you're getting clean and sober, which, yes, amazing, if that's what you're working on. I mean, I'm 5 years sober, and a month ago I quit smoking cigarettes. I mean, I've really wanted to walk away from those negative attachments. So if that's something that you're doing, or it could be walking away from some obsessions, negative attachments, trauma, you know, I commend you for that, because it's hard work, but it's so amazing on the other side. You know, which would also explain 8 of Swords coming into, you stepped away from something that you were committed to, right? And then you received liberation and a wish fulfillment and balance. For some of you, it very well could be that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces card. Timing was off for you with a certain situation with someone, that you, it looks like you've stepped away from some, you know, for some of you it was a person with some obsessions, or maybe there was, you know, it could be twin flame where there was a really strong attachment there and you've let it go. Root chakra, our first chakra, it's about our foundation and stability. Best friend energy, you know, honesty turns to humiliation, so an emotional risk gone wrong. So it's like you gave a lot of energy to something and didn't get it back, so you stepped away from it. So the Pearl, which is a Gemini Libra card. Now this is about legal luck, and for some of you that means that whatever this legal situation is that I'm picking up for some of you, it's not that it necessarily goes in your favor, but maybe the best outcome happens for everyone. Aries, some of you are definitely attached to an Aries. That's popped up several times. But that's also about fearlessness, faithfulness, manifesting, you know, your intuition is correct. Listen. So let's clear these out and get some of personal oracle advice from our spirit guides, ancestors, and angels for you, Scorpion. So we do have a lot happening astrologically. We have the eclipse coming up in a few days. We have Pluto is in Aquarius, which leads to a lot of big system changes. We also have Saturn sextile with the North Node. So there's a lot happening. I think Mercury is going into Taurus. Jupiter and Mercury are right now in Aries, so they're going to go into Taurus really, really soon. The Sun is also in Aries, and then it'll go into Taurus, of course. You know, we sometimes don't think about, you know, the sun sign movement of the planets, too. You know, the Sun will be in Taurus here very, very soon, around the 20th, right? So picnic, family time, so you're definitely focusing on family time. Maybe getting outside, spending more time out in nature, which I would suggest for all. It's spring where I live, so I've been getting outside. We've been planting out here and doing yard work, cleaning up our yard, and woo, look at that, Scorpio. Okay, so memory could make a thing seem much more than it was. I'm going to tell you, some of you are picking up a lot of Libra stuff that was the same in the Libra read, and so if you were a Libra Scorpio cusper, you might watch that read. Bipolar personality disorder, so remember I was picking up some mental health stuff. Definitely picking that up here. So, you know, again, as I said, if you need help, please reach out for it. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. Okay, I'm picking up for some of you that there's someone around you that has some kind of psychotic features to maybe their bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, and they have some feelings of grandiosity, and that can be very, very dangerous, right? And if you've been dealing with that, one, my heart goes out to you because it's very challenging. And also, I hope that you're getting the help that you need and support that you need. Discomfort leads to change. Anxiety, depression. So a lot of these things that are happening may be causing you anxiety and depression. So I'd say please take care of yourself. Again, reach out for help. Talk to someone. 444, good times coming. Change in income. That definitely came out in the Libra read too. There's a lot of similarities. So you should maybe read the Libra or watch the Libra read. Step out of your comfort zone and transform. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Celebrate your feminine. Shall I welcome the universe inside of me? Some of you have been a little bit closed off to your intuition, and it's opening up now. But if you've been dealing with anxiety or depression, bipolar disorder, any of those things, definitely figure out what you need to do. Find the resources that you need to find so that your intuition is there, right? Because I know that when my anxiety is kicked up or when I'm feeling depressed, it really messes with my intuition. Let's get one more card for you, Scorpio. One more card of advice from Spirit Guides. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. Let's get one more card of advice for Scorpio, please. Let's round this out and make it 9. Treat yourself. So you definitely need to do some self-care. And it's not just about bubble baths, right? It's also about going to the doctor. It's also about taking our medications. It's showering, brushing our teeth, all of those things. So let's get some runes for you, Scorpio. See what we got going on here. So you got the weird rune, Perdro, Issa, and Awas. So or Manas, I'm sorry, which is in the outcome reversed. Okay, I'm going to say this right off the bat. If you have been in your head too much, you might be manifesting delays yourself. You might be doing this on purpose. Maybe you felt pressured by someone to make things happen. But the weird rune is all about our own personal power, all right? It's the non-rune, right? And it's kind of about seeing through the veil or the void, right? And then you have Perdro, which is the dice cup. It's about taking a risk. It's about things hidden coming to light, but there's been a lot of delays for you with Issa there. And then with Manas in reverse, it's like you've had to do this alone. So I'm definitely going to say, reach out for resources. You might wait before acting. You might need to have counsel. You might need to talk to some people about what you should do. Advice from really close people. But it also, this in reverse can be like you're working against yourself. So there might also be somebody that you don't want interested in you and bothering you with that. So there's a lot of things going on for you, Scorpio. But what I'm going to say is you might be standing in your own way and manifesting things, like that self-fulfilling prophecy idea. That can be good and bad. So it's just a warning to watch what you say to yourself and watch what you're asking for, right? If you're really wanting help, then ask for it. If you're needing help, ask for it. If you're needing resources, ask for those things. Take that risk and ask for help if you need it. And then I'm going to get you some crazy, sexy love notes and close out the reading. But, my heart goes out to you if you're going through a lot of struggles, Scorpio, because I know, there's a lot of mental health stuff in my family, and, and I am a therapist, so a lot of people look to me to find those resources and help, and sometimes that's even overwhelming for me to be the person that's looking for it for people, and it can weigh on you, right? So that's one of my favorite ones, invite your fears to tea. Let's get a few more for you. I just get that a lot of you have a lot on your plate and you're feeling very overwhelmed and tapped out, and that's when we reach out to loved ones and say, I need to talk. I need some solace. you know, and again, you know, with that gossip dims your glow, you know, watch out what people are saying about you or you're saying about other people, because those words have power out in the universe, right? Let's get another couple of cards for you, Scorpio. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're the one gossiping. It could be that you're hearing a lot of it, and that actually tamps our energy down when we're around that. And so, you know, you might be the advocate for those people that are not around and say, you know, let's not talk about people when they're not here, you know? Defend the absent, if you will. Let's get a couple more cards for Scorpio, please. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. You are awesome. I like that one. Embrace your sensitivity, and you did it. Okay, so let's read these. So, invite your fears to tea. Fears aren't facts. Often they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When we're courageous enough to be with what scares us, we receive powerful wisdom. And then gossip dims your glow. I like these little penguins. They're super cute. Speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation, so avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. I really like that. That's really how I feel about gossip. I don't like to be in a group of people that's really bringing other people down. I like to bring people up, because it just... And that comes from my mom. My mom is always like defend the absent, and I really admire that about her. Reconsider your commitments, right? Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. You are awesome. Reminds me of the song I'm Awesome by the Dolly Rots. It's a great song. Because I'm awesome. If you haven't heard that and you like punk, you should totally listen to it. Your greatest relationship is the one you have with yourself. Build it, strengthen it, praise yourself, share what makes you proud. Your beaming delight will help others shift from glass half empty thinking to heck, I'm pretty awesome too. Remember, we manifest through the self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Embrace your sensitivity. Scorpio, you have a deep well of emotion. You keep it in check a lot, but now might be a time to embrace your sensitivity. Your sensitivity is the sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you'll attract. And you did it. Look at the goat on the mountaintop. He's all proud of himself. I love it. Hooray, success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before and you'll do it again and again. I'll say that, you know, as somebody who started a business a little over a year ago, there are times where I feel really successful and times where I feel defeated and I have to rest. And so it might be a time for you to rest with these cards that are coming up. You know, the one about treat yourself, and you know, what it said in the you did it card. Like, really focus on taking care of yourself and what you need, because it sounds like there's a lot going on in your sphere. So I hope that this reading was helpful to you in some way, and that it helps you move forward with some different kind of information about yourself and what's going on. I truly appreciate all of the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching, please do, because it really helps me out. All the likes, shares, sweet comments, truly appreciate. It's a blessing to share that energy with you and to hopefully give you help moving forward. Okay. With that being said, this is Lady Scarlet, and I hope to see you soon.